your contact, he sure it's the same adoption agency?
My friend led the investigation. That agency was able to smuggle hundreds of babies out of China.
Why do parents adopt children from a place like that?
Those people have no idea what they're getting themselves into.
So what happens when the FBI shuts it down?
Well, we try to contact the families in the States. The phony agencies don't keep the best records, you know?
And if you are able to locate them?
The child has to be returned to their home country, and then we try to track down their biological parents.
Can't imagine that's easy to do.
Well, the child has to stay in foster care until they do.
You didn't tell your contact about Kayla, did you?
Not yet.
Listen, she could die without the right medical care. Just please don't tell anyone about this.
Look, Rodney, I should have reported it already.
What if it were Stone? Would you want him halfway across the world, sick and alone?
Of course not. Michaela's parents deserve to know the truth.
And I'll tell them. Okay? I just need a little bit of time.
I can't give you much.
Have you tried Aloha? Sunny salutation? Aloha?
You're good at this. My Gerald, he doesn't let anyone near his puzzle. Always does it in ink, too, to show off.
Good evening, Mrs. Hopkins.
Found Jesus, have we?
I asked Dr. Julian to join me so we could present you with all your options for treatment.
Mrs. Hopkins' colonoscopy showed no signs of abnormality, which rules out colon cancer, ulcerative colitis, and Crohn's disease.
So what do I have?
We believe you have irritable bowel syndrome.
But the good news is I can write you a prescription and you will be firing on all cylinders in no time.
Or you can choose to take a more holistic approach. Peppermint oil has been shown to be highly effective in relaxing the intestinal muscles.
When it's not causing heart problems and kidney failure.
What Dr. Julian means to say is that herbal remedies, like any prescription drug, can be harmful when taken in excessive doses.
If Dr. Botcher read the clinical trials, she'd be able to tell you that lubiprostone has a 71% success rate.
Both probiotics and partially hydrolyzed guar gum can be just as effective.
Partially hydrolyzed guar gum,
You can
really?
also cut out certain trigger foods from your diet.
And risk malnutrition and die.
Quiet! The two of you are enough to irritate anyone's bowels.
But Mrs. Hopkins, all
No. I think I've heard enough of your bickering. Both of you out.
Wait, I need to talk to you.
I'm listening.
It's not that kind of talk.
It never is.
You know the little girl, Kayla?
Yeah?
She was smuggled into the country.
What?
I know, right? I have no idea what to do. I mean, she's in desperate need of a bone marrow transplant. If she goes back to China, that's never gonna happen.
Do her parents know she was smuggled?
I don't know. Probably not. Jagger says that the parents usually have no idea.
Robert Jagger, why does Jagger know about this?
Because he checked in on the agency for me.
Do you realize what kind of liability this could be for the hospital?
Don't worry, he's not gonna say anything until I decide what to do.
Well, there's nothing to decide. We have to go to the authorities.
And risk her dying while everyone sorts through the diplomatic red tape? I mean, isn't our responsibility to save her
Of
life?
course it's our responsibility, but not if we break the law. If the authorities find out that we knowingly withheld information, that's a huge problem for this hospital.
Wait a second. I wasn't coming to you as my boss. I was coming to you as my boyfriend because I'm confused and I don't know what to do.
Robin, that's not fair. You can't tell me something this huge and expect me not to say anything.
Yeah, I can. Because you're my boyfriend.
And I'm also your boss.
Can you believe he pulled rank on me?
He is so not getting laid tonight.
Ever since he got this new job as chief, I swear.
Please.
I mean, on the one hand, I do want to keep Kayla with her parents, but on the other hand, I can't help but wonder if her birth parents are looking for her. It's just that Patrick makes it seem so cut and dry when it is so not. It really sucks having your boyfriend as your boss.
Wow. At least you have a boyfriend.
Wasn't there a computer geek or something?
Software engineer. Yeah, he went back to India to have an arranged marriage.
Oh.
And then invited me along on the honeymoon. Hey, what's the deal with Leo Julian?
Oh, he's a dog. Really, his ego is the size of Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, but I get the feeling that may all just be an act.
Somebody has a crush.
And that, my friend, is how rumors get started.
Cyrus got a crush.
I do not.
You love him. You love him, don't you? Ow! Ow! Okay,
Say it
Uncle,
again.
Uncle.
Just breathe.
We had a 42-year-old male. He fell approximately 20 feet onto some construction debris.
Hey, buddy, I'm Dr. Drake. Tell me where it hurts the most.
Just can't breathe.
Okay, it's gonna be a little bit tough. Take a deep breath for me. Got crepitus all along the wall. Get me a thoracotomy tray and a 36 French tube.
Heart rate is 150.
Okay, let's move. I said 36 is a 28. It's too small. We never use 28 in trauma patients. You know that. Where's your head?
I'm sorry. I should have listened more.
You screw up like this one more time, and I will have you back to mopping floors so fast that your head will spin. Get back to work.